Alright, hey guys, I'm back, and I'm here with another episode of Civilizations 5 Let's Play. Done by me. My name is Lucas, and this is the episode number 2. We're playing as Germany, so let's go ahead and load on in. And as we can see here, I do have these bonuses, and I also have a bonus in regards to barbarians. And we have already made good use of that, if you remember last episode. So let's go ahead and continue our journey. And we already have Berlin growing a little bit, which is very nice, of course. He's up here, I don't remember. Istanbul. Good day. Alright, looks like we have some warriors. Are we just camping around in here? Alright, guess so. Alright, next turn. Let's go. Continue on. Venture off into the world's most well-fed people. I'm gonna say I'm solid 5th place. See, the German Reich doesn't need much food, so apparently we're doing fine anyway. It's all good. I mean, at least we're not starving over here like Suleiman. Get your shit together, bro. Alright. Genoa. They provide us a gift of 30 gold. Not as much appreciated. I will try to be your friend in future days to come. Alright, next turn again. Got nothing to do. Alright. So what are we doing here? I believe we're oh yes, we're gonna harvest those gems. That's good. That'll give us a bonus to our money. And as we all know, I'm a greedy little guy, so I like my money. Go ahead over here and start making another mine. Alright, choose a production. So, as I was saying last video, I do like to go and explore, but I also like having food. So I'm going to build a granary because that will give us a bonus to our food for each source of wheat, bananas, and deer, respectively. So let's go ahead and build that, and continue on. Now, for those of you who have never played before, the beginning of a Civ game is always very slow. Except of course for the occasional barbarian. And this is due to the fact that every large civilization is building up their armies and just their civilizations in general. So you don't want to get into a conflict too early on because things are just going to go down and it won't be a good situation. So now that we've finished animal husbandry, we can go ahead and start something new. Let's see. I'm not incredibly close to any water, or at least I don't see much use for sailing, so I'm not going to do that right now. Let's see what we have here. Let's open up our technology tree. So basically, to advance into the next era, you need to get something that's of the next era, right? So now, these things are all the available ones that I can do, according to this. Currently researching is shown as blue and bubbly. And that's obviously not available right now as due to the fact that I just finished animal husbandry. Researched, you got it in the past, and that would be all these good things. I believe you automatically get agriculture because you can build a farm right from the beginning. And these are the ones you can start choosing from. So now we can choose of any of these. And I don't know, I'm near to a lot of stone and goods like that, so I'm thinking maybe I'll go with bronze working. Masonry is always good because you want to get those walls up for sure. Actually here, quarry, which will allow me to harvest these stones. Oh wait, never mind, that's masonry. Oh, that's what I was talking about, right. A quarry you get from masonry and it allows you to harvest these stones. I just confused myself. So I'm definitely going to go with masonry. Allow us to harvest some of that stuff. Oh, they're just gonna leave? Alright, that's cool. Oh, greetings, Ramses. Bless you. Right. I like listening to this guy talk. I really have nothing to do with you right now, so goodbye. I'll talk to you later, bro. Barbarian encampment. Oh gosh, alright, this is a lot of barbarians. Are you gonna take these guys out? Mr. Egypt. I don't know, but I don't want to risk getting my scouts caught up in this mess. So run away if you can. Probably gonna get attacked, but no matter. Try to run away anyway. Alright. These archers over here are making me kind of worried due to the fact that they're really close to Berlin. And I'm still trying to build up, you know? I don't really have a large standing army. And I probably won't. But... oh gosh, here they come. Alright, so a very cool feature about this game. I don't really remember if I went over this last time, but your cities, such as Berlin here, can defend themselves, which is, I don't know, I just find it quite cool. And so I'm just going to go ahead and shoot these guys with my arrows. Of course, it did not do much damage at all, just my luck. Okay. I want to move these workers here, because if the archers come in and take these guys, since they're civilians and not a warrior unit or any sort of militant unit, they will be instantly captured by the barbarians and become barbarian workers. But then again, I don't want to move them because they almost finished the mine, as we can see down here. Only one more turn and this mine will be completed. So what we can do is we can move them, and the mine will stay the same. Alright, it won't change. I can bring them back later, and they'll be able to continue working on it just as before. But what I'm going to do instead is bring my warriors out here, so they can counter these archers if they try to play something funny. Alright, back to my scouts. Let's move up over in this direction. Alright, back to Berlin. A lot of back and forth going on right now. Uh-oh. I feared this would happen. Will they leave survivors? Yes, they will. Okay, that means we can fight another day. Or explore another day, rather, since they're scouts. Well, let's run over here. You guys... might as well start working on... Never mind, I can't do any of that yet, because I don't have masonry, but I will in 4 turns. So you guys just chill. Berlin, fire upon the enemy. Good job. Alright. Minor victory. That doesn't sound too good. Hopefully we can take him out completely. Yes, no, we can't. Ah! That's the worst, when they have like one guy left and you just can't take him out. So degrading. Alright, so my economic advisor advises me to build a settler. And settlers, basically what they allow you to do is build a new city. With a new city you can do everything that you can do with your capital city. Capital city is indicated by the star. But the only thing is, having multiple cities will decrease your happiness, and mine isn't that hot right now anyway, so I don't really want to do that. Population also decreases your happiness, and obviously having another city you will have a larger population. And another thing is, the growth of the city is stopped while the unit is being built, which means that my city here will not grow while I'm building the settler. Even though that'll only take 12 turns, I'll have a new citizen in 9 turns, so I don't really see it being worth the trade-off. So I'm not going to do that right now. Instead, I'll make an archer. I need a ranged unit that can just camp out in Berlin and just be there to protect it if necessary, like right now. But we pretty much have eliminated this threat, so it's not really a threat anymore. Alright, let's see. Oh, gonna snipe him. Look at that. Ooh, sharpshooting. That is what I call professional sharpshooting. Because they are professional, obviously. Alright, open terrain. Let's do rough terrain, just because we have a lot of trees around here. And, oh, I didn't even explain. Unit promoted, basically, for a unit that's doing well, units have, I guess you could call them levels, really. And if they're doing well, they level up, essentially, and this would be our level up. So we have three options. The first one is heal instantly, which is quite obvious. It'll just heal the unit instantly, restore us back to full health, restore all of our troops, but we can do that over time by fortifying until we're healed up. So that one, unless you're in the middle of a large fight or something and you really need that unit, I would not suggest healing instantly. The second one is Drill 1, which will give you a combat strength bonus when you're fighting in rough terrain, which includes hills, forests, and or jungles. So I would usually suggest going with this one because here, if we just take a look at the map, we can see that most of it is what we would generally consider rough terrain, although here we do have a lot of open terrain. But just around us here we see a lot of trees, we see some mountains, and we definitely see some hills around here. So we know that there's a lot of rough terrain around us. And since these guys are warriors and not scouts, I will do Drill 1 because I'm not going to be moving them very far, no matter what happens. So let's go ahead and hit H to fortify until we heal up. Actually, probably shouldn't have done that. Let's go over here so that I can continue working on my mine. And on we go. Speaking of fortify until healed, that's exactly what the scouts are doing right now, as indicated by the shield. That means that they're fortified. And fortify until healed is an add-on to fortified, which heals them while they're fortified. And as we can see there, another guy just came in, and they healed +1. So let's do that again. And let's keep on working on the mine. You go, girls, or guys, whatever. Or a combination of the two, of course. And they finished the mine. That's beautiful. Let's move them over here so we can cut down that forest, get us some production, maybe get a lumber mill going, something like that. And that'll be good.
How happy are those whose walls already rise?
This is a beautiful quote, Virgil. You should be a poet. Oh, wait. Actually, I'm not even sure if Virgil is a poet. I think he may be a philosopher rather than a poet, actually. Whatever. Back to more important things. We get to choose another technology since we finished masonry. That's just great. I love getting technology. That is not meant sarcastically. I'm being 100% serious. Since technology is the key to winning things. And you may indeed quote me on that. Alright. An unmet... classical era? Are you kidding me already? Oh, okay, well I guess I'm working my way into the classical era. I was thinking medieval for some reason, which would mean that they're pretty damn far ahead of me. But they're not, so no worries there. Now let's build a quarry, improve the production of our city. And production, for those of you who don't know, is just basically what allows your city to build, and it's pretty much the driving force of your city and your empire. You need production to build things, you need production to make improvements, and so on and so forth. Right. I should probably cover the difference between what I'll call building things and improving things. So this game, it seems kind of backwards to me, but I got used to it. It refers to building things on these tiles here as constructing improvements. Because essentially what you're doing is you're taking this tile here that's useless grassland / river, as we can see above our minimap, and we're making it into something useful. Like over here, for example, I could build a farm or a trading post, which will get me gold and stuff like that. So that's why they call it improvements. And building things, I use that to refer to production. So you can build pyramids, walls, warriors, scouts, archers, workers, and settlers. And of course this increases over time with your technology and other improvements as you keep on going through the game. Right, so what to build, I have workers, I have an archer, I have a warrior. I think the next logical improvement is go ahead and get some walls, because it improves our defense, and everybody gotta love some defense. Alright, so we have really what we could do with this warrior is either move him around, skip this turn, which means he does nothing and just sits there and waits until an order for next turn. Alert, which is probably what I'll end up doing, because what that means is if this unit is alert, if, let's say I'm over here doing something with Istanbul, or I don't even know, if a barbarian or another person of some sort walks past here near these guys, it'll tell me that these guys have found a unit. And so that's really helpful if you have like a larger empire and you're like, let's say you have a city over here that you're focusing on, but you also have a city that's way over here. So you can have a couple people on alert over here, so you know if there's troops over here that are trying to attack you or something like that. So that's just a really helpful thing to use if you don't know about it in your own game. Fortify gives you a defensive bonus, which basically means that if a barbarian per se comes here and starts attacking your dudes, you get a little bonus because you were fortified before that. So that's also good, but I will end up going with alert here, just because I want to keep these guys alert. Alright. Here we go. Alright, garrisoning the city. Garrisoning, I'm not sure if that's a word. I just made it up, so let's say it is. Okay, so when you have a unit garrison the city, as it says on the bottom left here, it improves the combat strength of the city. Right, so let's go ahead and garrison them, and the unit will move over to the left here, as you can see. And now our city combat strength is 10. As you saw earlier, over here, use the city to attack barbarians. Now, if I were to do the same thing, it'd be helpful if some barbarians were around here. Now if I were to do the same thing, the city would do more damage. But it's not like the archers are doing that, right? That's just the bonus. You can still use the archers by selecting them. So that's actually really helpful. I didn't know about that until a while ago, but I was derping around and I found that you can still use the unit that's garrisoned, so that's really good. Another one's in the classical era. Damn. Okay. We need to get going here. Alright. You guys, automated exploring. This is another really helpful thing to do with your scouts, especially. What it'll do is your scouts will just randomly move around. I believe I already covered that in the last video. If I didn't, I covered it now. So, there you go. Building the farm. Let's get some food up in here. Alright. So I'm working on Liberty right now. I really don't want any settlers at this point because my happiness is still really low. So I think I may just go ahead and adopt a new policy. Actually, let me see if I can skip this. No, I can't. Okay. In some games you can set it up so that you can skip adopting a policy and you can skip other things and it'll basically just save up your points and you can use them whenever you want. And that's really helpful. Actually, I usually end up doing that when it's available to me because I'm not forced to make a decision right then, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to go with tradition. I don't know, let's see what we can do here. Aristocracy +1 happiness. Okay, we definitely want that. But that's for every 10 citizens. How many citizens do I have? I have 4. Okay, that's not going to be useful at all. Provides a free culture building in your first 4 city. Okay, that's actually really good. Garrison units cost no maintenance in cities with a garrison gain 100 ranged combat strength. Alright, that sounds really good, especially considering we were just going over how we just garrisoned our archers. Let's go with that. Of course, I will have to work my way up to it, as I just realized, but you know what? It's fine. Whatever. I'll get that next. Let's go ahead and get next turn here. And so it evolves. And you know what? You guys, you would go right back to where you were getting attacked from. Can I move you personally? No. Okay. Well, slightly disappointing. Are you guys still... Yes, you are alert. And just like I was showing you with the scouts earlier, when you have a shield here, it means that they're alert. It's also the symbol for having them heal up over time. So basically the shield symbol shows you're defensive, and you're probably healing up, taking your time, and just chillaxing. These cats just have a knack for killing themselves, don't they? It's quite ridiculous. Istanbul seems to be having a problem over here with their barbarians. Alright. You know what? I think I'm gonna do this. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna do that. See, I was thinking that I could go in here and attack these barbarians and be like a good guy, you know? But since they're in Istanbul's land, I can't do that without triggering a war. So, I don't know. But, kind of sad that I couldn't do that, because Istanbul would have been like, oh yeah, thanks man, you cool. And now I'm getting killed by more archers. That's so typical. Alright, let's move over here so I'm out of range of these guys. Cattle, well, I have no use for that, considering my city's way over here. Alright then, so let's fortify until healed. Let's move you guys over, make another quarry. Always good. Get some extra production up in here. Next I'm probably gonna go over for that marble. Oh no, you did not just encroach me over here. That is not cool. Attacking you, and you were gonna like it. Well, I mean, you don't really have to like it, but just deal with it, at least. Alright, workers. I'm gonna start sending you over here, so go over here. Alright, so Berlin is shaping up to be quite a nice little manufacturing powerhouse. Who are you, Ottoman? Oh no! Egypt's in the classical era too? That's not cool. Alright, workers. You know what? I can actually capture these guys, so let's attack these guys with both my city and my archers. Let's take these guys over here. Great, now we captured those workers. Let's move our workers out of the way of their attack. Send my warriors over there, select my new workers, and head over here. That was pretty sweet, actually. Got some free workers. Alright, pyramids cost 185 production. That's actually pretty big. Makes sense though, considering the pyramids, because they're the pyramids. Give us a bolter. Yes, they give us a bolter. They give us a culture bonus, and some great engineer points, which are always handy, because great engineers can increase your production by creating manufactories, which are awesome. So, I guess, yeah, let's go ahead and build some pyramids, man. Alright, pyramids are wonders, okay? Wonders are buildings, practically, in Civ 5 that give you a bunch of bonuses. They usually take a long time to construct, as opposed to other buildings or units, but usually I find that it's worth it, because they give you so many bonuses of all different types. You can get so many bonuses. You can get, let's see, what are some bonuses? You can get a bunch of extra money. There's a couple bank-related buildings and such that will increase your money per turn, which is shown in the parentheses here, by like 8 gold per turn, which is a lot per turn. There's also things like Circus Maximus, which I find quite funny actually, that improve your happiness, which we're actually going to be needing some of that pretty soon. People are kind of unhappy. I like my people happy. And basically wonders are wonderful. And that is all I have to say. Berlin demands ivory. Probably one of the more annoying aspects of this game is the demanded resources of cities. Now, you don't have to do that by all means, but it's really helpful when you do. As you can see here, what happens when you get the unit, or not the unit, the resource, in this case ivory, the city goes into something called We Love the King, or We Love the King Day. And what that does is it increases the growth. So pretty much what's going on here is, because if I give Berlin ivory, everybody's going to be really happy, so they're going to fuck a lot and make a lot of babies. And so the city will grow. And obviously you want your city to grow, but it's always kind of hard to get that resource. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't see any elephants near here. I see some sheep, some deer. Elephants will be in more of a deserty area. Probably near here somewhere. Oh, I forgot about my scouts, but they're still healing up, so it's okay. I don't see any elephants. So basically what that is going to mean is that I'm going to have to trade, and I'm probably going to have to jump through some hoops to make the trades work. So it's always kind of annoying to go and get those. Genoa requests my assistance. What would you like? Invading barbarians. I'm assuming those are these guys. Can I get... Sorry, Genoa, I'm going to have to pass on that offer to help you guys out. Just because these guys are going to win our way now, and... yeah, I don't want to just chase them down, because that's not going to be any fun. Alright. Okay, so next line of business, after I finish construction, is to get trapping so I can get these deer. Until then, let's go build a farm. Get some food and other good stuff. The world's most progressive people. I, of course, am at the bottom of the list. Okay, I'm not losing by that much in actuality, though. Most of the people only have one more social policy than I do. A couple of them have two more, but that's not really that big of a deal. So, on this note of me being in last place, I'll end this video. Make sure to leave some feedback for me. And next video in this series will be up sometime soon. I look forward to playing this some more, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Now I would just like to point out real quick that I'm on turn 50 in 2000 BC. I don't know, it's just kind of funny because I'm choosing to end it now and I didn't even notice that. Until right now, of course. Alright, you guys swing those hammers, and all of you out there, have a nice rest of your day, or night, and I'll talk to you guys some other time.